Brendan from King Computers. I'm going to go through the process on a Windows 2008 server, how to set up a .NET Nuke site. First of all, the requirements are that you will need to have Microsoft SQL installed. So in this case, I've installed SQL Express 2008 R2. The other thing, obviously, is you will have to have the IIS 7 installed. First step is we add a new website in IIS. In this case, I'm going to call the site dotnetnuke.kingcomputer.com.au. I'm going to create a folder in websites for it. And set the host name for it. So I've now created the site. The next step is I'm going to go to the site and I'm going to install an application from Gallery. This starts up the web platform installer. I'm going to add .NET Community Edition and install. Accept, and it runs through the installation process. Select which website you're building it on and the application name. And continue. So we've now finished the install. And you can see it's created a bunch of files and folders in the website. The next thing to do is create a database for your website in SQL Server Management. So we're going to create a new database. There's our database. Now you go to the site that you've created and run through the .NET Nuke wizard. We're doing a typical install here. Here's an important part. We're asked for the database and file name. In this case, we've set up a SQL database. So we're using the SQL Express. And for the database name, we enter the database that we created. Now, if you see a connection area like this, you'll see we've got an invalid database message with a login failure. In this case, I need to put the full server name of integrated security and put in an SA user ID and password. Now it goes ahead and installs the database. So that previous screen is the key thing to get right, that you have the right database name, you set it to use the database server, and you also set it to use an SA login rather than an integrated login. And you set up your user account names. Once the wizard completes, you can then start building your new site. So you go to the site name and then you can click on login. Log in with the admin username and password that you set, and then you can go and edit the pages on the .NET Nuke site.